All right, I am back. Today is day 135. Yesterday was rest day, so no green check marks, and it makes today's check-in that much faster. I hit my goal yesterday on the dot, 1,500 calories for 1,500. So I was a little bit nervous weighing in this morning that I was not going to go down. But luckily that was not the case, just barely. I went down 0.2 pounds, so from 282.5 to 282.3. But yesterday wasn't just a rest day. It was like I needed rest. So I did not go and I usually do like something a little bit, like a little bit of rowing or a little bit of cardio around the neighborhood or something like that. I did not do that. I was just like, I am tired. I need to rest. My foot needs rest. Like I just need to heal. So going down is pretty good. So pretty happy with that. Monthly total so far is up to 4, which is not good. We're 16 days into the month, which I think means I'm averaging 0.25 pounds a day, which is a little bit depressing. I was going to change a formula, but I guess I can do that here later. So yeah, not ideal, but we're going to try and catch up on that before we head to New York. So good stuff. Today, lots of meetings. Started at 7:30. I had an hour gap in the morning, and I was like, I'm going to eat slightly early. I'm going to eat at 8 instead of 9, and then I'm going to row at 8:15, 8:20, so I can be ready to go. And like, I was really like locked in on this idea of cardio early in the day is going to help me burn. And then in my 7:30 a.m. meeting, someone moved my 9:30 a.m. to 8. And so basically I never had a longer break than 30 minutes, and I row for a full 30, which means I would not have time to go get ready, row, and then cool down. So I was like, well, fuck me. I did wind up rowing, I think at like 11:30 during a meeting where I was like, I'm just going to be camera off because I need to get this in. So I do get my morning check mark for that. So that's good. Ba-ding. And then around 5 o'clock, I wound up lifting. So about 5 hours difference. So I get my evening check mark there. I did decide to take it up a notch today. I feel like I just took my weight up for my lat pull downs. Which have been, I guess the best word for it is taxing in the way that they need to be. But I am doing my full 3 sets, full 12 reps each time. And so I think I do 36, 72 grand total of the lat pull downs. And then I have a different lat exercise that I also do, which is the rows, standing rows, with my easy curl bench, easy curl bar, I should say. So I took my weight up from, 80 to 90, which is a pretty decent jump, because I was doing 35s with 2.5s or 5s. I couldn't remember if I have 2.5s accompanying my 35-pound weight. I was like, have I been doing 80 or 85? So I was like, fuck it, let's just go up and do 45s on each side. Like, it's always satisfying to put a 45-pound plate on each side. That's like the standard, like, now you're lifting type plate. So it was my first day doing 90 on the lat pull downs. I had my reps be 8 to make sure that I was okay with that weight. The last set was definitely like taxing me, and for me, I can always get through it, but I do feel like I'm compensating with a different muscle group versus targeting the actual lats. So instead of targeting on my shoulders, I felt like it was engaging other parts of my back, which is not a bad thing. Like, lat pull downs are supposed to do that, but I couldn't feel my lats by the end of it. I was just like, I am fucking fatigued for sure. And then I added another set onto the end. So I've been doing 3 muscle groups, 3 sets each, and then 3 types of exercises, so 9 total. And then at the end, I would do forearms. I do forearms anytime I lift. And I was like, before I do forearms and just tax my forearms where I can't even open the doorknob or whatever, I was like, I'm going to start doing hip thrusters, which is mainly a lower, it's for your ass. I want to get a good fucking juicy cake going. And so I was just like, all right, I'm just going to toss these into maybe 2 or 3 workouts a week. But like navigating the narrow garage that I have, especially with the car parked in there, with my full length barbell, and then figuring out where I could actually go was a little bit complicated, but I finally got set up. My form was not great, but I could definitely feel it while I was doing my hip thrusters. Like, yep, you clench your butt cheeks like you're holding a fart, and man, was it there. Like, I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I fucking feel this. So adding that in is good. Hopefully I can do like, I would like to do it at the end of each day, except for double cardio and rest day. So really it'd only be like 4 days a week, maybe 5 days a week. They don't recommend you do it that often unless like you've been doing it a lot. So we'll see how my butt feels tomorrow. If I don't hurt tomorrow, I might just do a little bit more weight and take the reps up to 12, because I did 10 reps and I only did 3 sets. I didn't do like 6 sets like I do with some other stuff. So my workout now it's about 10 minutes. I shouldn't say about. It's exactly 10 minutes of cardio for warm up, and then like an hour 18 for lifting. So almost an hour and a half just for that, and then 30 minutes for the row. So I'm doing about 2 hours per day, except for cardio day is an hour, and then rest day is 0. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and look at the chart while I share my screen, and then I'll update that formula. So it is day 16 of the month, which means I'm training for 278.8. But again, over the last 4 days, we've gone down 3.5. So with the trend we've seen over the last 4 days, I'm pretty confident that I'm actually nervous tomorrow that I might go up, because I had like 13 and a half ounces of chicken for dinner. I had the calories left over. My stomach was fairly empty. I was like, I feel like I'm going to need this protein plus my protein shake. So we will see if I go up. If I do, it is slightly expected. I'm not going to freak out. And obviously chicken's something I definitely need. Plus I'm lifting tomorrow first. I'm not going to lift second because I'm off tomorrow. So if that does happen, we'll deal with it. And I'm not going to freak out about it, because I do feel like all the habits for the last 4 days have been really, really healthy, and taking in like enough protein from lean chicken isn't a bad thing if I go up, because that just means that my stomach still has the chicken in it. So I should have more fuel to burn. So not going to worry. Yeah. So that's looking good. Workout history, I did 147 output today, 40 minutes on the rower, so spot on, 30 minutes in the morning, and then 10 for the warm-up. And I actually had like a lot in my tank today, so like I went well over 5,000 meters for my 30 minutes, which is usually like my goal. And then 1,500 meters for my 10 minutes is like the bare minimum I need to see, because 1,500 should technically be what I do in 9 minutes, not 10. And I went to around 6,700 meters total from 40 minutes. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, that's that. Let's go into Wordle. Let's hope it doesn't take as long to figure out such an easy word. Clout is today clout day. Damn, every time that C turns green, I'm like, it is. It's here. I feel like I could take a shot and try and get this in 2. Should we? Why not? Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick with my system. All right, so interesting. It's either CUI. No, it can't be CUI. So it's not Schwit. In order for the I to be in the 3rd spot, or excuse me, in the 4th spot. Fuck, my brain is fried right now. So I don't know what it could be if it was CIU and then a T. So I'm guessing the I is not 2nd. We know it's not 3rd, which means it needs to be 4th. So is the U going to be 3rd or 2nd? I would guess 2nd, so something like that. Is there an E? There is not an E. This is the only way, and I'm putting this in here just so I can see, like if I just substitute in my brain any consonants out, H is one of the only ones that's going to come after C with R eliminated and with L eliminated. CN, CB, CV. And it would have to be UIT if the second letter was another consonant beside the U. Another consonant and not the U. Because I do not think it's going to be CIU something. So let's just put it in. Cubit, perhaps? A unit of measurement? Yep. Okay, we got it in 3. I overthought that a little bit. I could have just guessed cubit to start. All right, current streak is 7. Got that in 3. Smartest man alive. Yet again, 10-minute check-in. Hooray. Maybe I have some time to play a video game. We shall see. Anyways, love you. Bye.